Okay, just a quick video on a problem with the Apollo 20-inch mountain bike, which is not on any of the recall lists up to date on Halford's website, or that we could see at the time we looked at it. So let's have a quick look. Here we are in the shed once again, should I say garage. So this is an Apollo Radal 20-inch mountain bike, and it had a recall originally on it for the front brake disc fastener was loose. So we got that in sorted. This got used daily for 2 months straight, and it hasn't been used for about 2.5 weeks. And the main issue is that, and I'll explain why in a minute. This got used daily for about 2 or 3 hours, and it was doing roughly about 5 or 6 miles a day on flat land, and that's it. This bike's never been off-road. It's always been on flat terrain, and that's that. The only bits of mud is going through muddy puddles and stuff and whatnot. So we was on a family bike ride, me and my mum and dad, and we was doing roughly about probably about 8 or 9 mile round trip, and halfway through I felt this pedal, or the pedals, feeling funny, and I looked down, and I kid you not, see, the whole, as you can see, this whole thing was moving. It's not loose. What's happened is the bearings in this sprocket has collapsed, and let's see if I can get it better. So the bearings collapsed pretty much. Got so much play, and it felt weird the day before when I was on my bike ride, but I thought it was just probably the terrain of the road, because the roads around here aren't very even, to say the least. And when I was doing the bike ride with mum and dad, it felt weird, and I looked down, yeah, there is. So yeah, if you got one of these bikes, get it checked, because this is probably only done at most probably about 60 miles, and yeah, not good. To only do 60 miles and the bearings collapsed, that's poor. And we've got 2 other versions of the bike. They're Apollo, but these aren't mountain bikes. Well, they are mountain bikes, but they're not hard terrain like this one, and they're fine. This should not do that. And we took it to Halford's, and they confirmed that the bearings had collapsed. So they really need to do a recall on that to stop, because the next thing you know, that will collapse and fall apart. Because they checked the torque on these fasteners either side, said it was fine, the bearing had collapsed. So now this is out of commission. Not very good quality, is it? Shame. Apollo's a good bike as well. So it'd be worth just checking if you've got a bike like that to see if you've got any play. It should not have any play like that, left to right or up and down. No play whatsoever. So if you got that, get it booked in and get the bearings changed. If not, next thing you know, it could fall apart. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.